Hey everyone, and welcome back to our weekly recap of real estate news for the week of July 12th, 2021. We hope you've been liking this video series thus far and hope you find it useful for understanding what is happening in the real estate market from week to week. Remember to like and subscribe and leave me a comment on other things you'd like to know and would find useful to know about the current real estate market. Let's jump right into some important economic indicators this week. First, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the national unemployment rate of 5.9% has stayed pretty steady over the last month, but is more than 5% lower than this time in 2020. As far as consumer confidence goes, according to MarketWatch, a measure of how consumers feel about the economy right now dipped from an index of 84.5 to 88.6 in June, and consumer optimism about the next 6 months fell more sharply to 78.4 in July from 83.5 in June. Americans are concerned about an increase in inflation and are prepping for an almost 5% increase in the cost of living the coming year. Our average interest rates for 30-year fixed mortgages right now are somewhere around 2.7%, and 15-year fixed mortgages are going to be at 2.19% for primary residences. According to Realtor.com, the median home price was up 13% year over year to $385,000. The average days on market was down 48% year over year to just 37 days. Current active listings are down 43% year over year to 548,864 listings. Good news for investors, however, because rents were up 3% in June alone and 8.1% year over year. From a macroeconomic perspective, according to the Bureau of Economic Analysis, real gross domestic product, or GDP, increased at an annual rate of 6.4% in the first quarter of 2021. Now let's talk about some fun topics, including lumber prices and grills. After an absolutely crazy price increase during COVID, lumber prices just returned back to pre-COVID levels, with supply of wood finally leveling out, with more mills back in action after shutting down for COVID. Traeger grills that also produce wood smokers with pellets filed to go public, and Weber grills also filed to go public at an expected valuation of $6 billion. Many Americans purchased grills during the pandemic for all that sweet home cooking in the backyard. Last, let's touch on lending fees. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are dropping a fee on mortgage refinances that was added to loans during the pandemic, which is going to help lower costs for borrowers. Fannie and Freddie Mac were charging lenders a 50 basis point fee, which was supposed to help cover losses during the pandemic, but the lenders were just passing that cost on to borrowers. Before we go, if you're looking to deploy some of your capital and create a store of value to hedge against inflation and take advantage of low interest rates and lowered lending fees, check out our investment property hot list this week that offers properties primarily from the Midwest and Northeast. To diversify, also check out our Florida inventory, new builds of single-family homes, and vacation rental properties. Thanks again for watching our weekly recap video, and we'll see you right back here next week.